Hi, good day class. I'm teacher Princess Joy M. Canseno, teaching Housekeeping 1 Services 1 Spec 5. But before we start, let us pray. God, our Father, may everything we do begin with your inspirations and continue with your saving help. Let your acquisitions of knowledge will find its origin in you, and though you attain wisdom. Lord, pour out on us the spirit of understanding, the truth, and peace. Help us to strive with all our hearts to know what is pleasing to you. When we know your will, make us determined to do it. Amen. So now, next, let's move on to our recap about safety measures and procedures in housekeeping. This is our last time tackled about the procedures and also safety measures last time in your concept notes number 40. So now, it is important to know and having a safe and healthy workplace not only to protect but also for the workers from the injury, and also it can also lower cost, reduce absenteeism, turnover, increase productivity and quality, and also raise employees' morale. In other words, safety is good for business, plus protecting workers is the right thing to do. So next, we proceed to our topic. The topic is about basic terminologies used in housekeeping. But before we start, let us know our core values, which is knowledge. It encompasses principles and skills in the subject matters also. And objectives, it is very important because it should be used to guide students or the learners as they work or learn throughout in this course. Our three objectives in this topic is about discuss the basic terminologies used in housekeeping, to understand the basic terminologies, and also to generalize the importance of this lesson. Now we proceed to our concept note number 15, our lesson proper. What are the basic terminologies used in housekeeping? So I will proceed to one by one. GRA means guest room attendant. Okay, so CO or CO, check out, meaning to say stands for checked out. Letter C stands for clean. CL stands for checklist, and letter O stands for occupied. So what is this? So how it is important that this basic terminologies used in housekeeping is relevant. Okay, so terminologies plays an important role in this understanding of context and also specialized texts. Understanding the intricate terminologies or terminological details helps students comprehend of what the main message of this context for more effectively. So meaning to say, GRA is usually, or the guest room attendant, usually the person who is responsible for housekeeping area. Now, next, check out is also the main objective of this is to cast the hours of client inside of establishments. So next, clean stands for usually doing of many housekeepers inside. Next is checklist. It is also the data that wherein the clients and other bookings of the guests inside of establishments. So occupied, last one is wherein the guest or client occupied that flats or different rooms inside the establishment. So next, vacant. Vacant stands for V, as in letter V. Stands for usually the preoccupied space for guests, clients in the such establishments. 3 Letter O stands for out of order. Okay, so this is about the status of guest rooms that is not rentable because it is being repaired or decorated. BT or stands for letter B and T, bath towel, stands for H and T, hand towel, and F and T, face towel. These three things are very important before the guest or client were in check-in to that establishments or hotels. Next, the DND, do not disturb, stands for if someone's guest was in private meetings or in a VIP rooms, that is for do not disturb DND services. So next, DL, double lock. This is usually does have in any private rooms for the security purposes. Also OPL, which means or stand for on and off premises laundry. That is for the linens, bed linens, and other bedrooms, and other for the curtains, pillow linens. PTE, which is part-time employee. This is who was the duty or who have a duty which is skeletal, a half of hours everyday schedule. So this is PTE, stands for part-time employee. Next, FTE, which is full-time employee. Employee who was duty more than 8 hours straight everyday schedule. So next, HWC, handle with care. So meaning to say, handling with care of the things that will use in such establishments, guest rooms, or in other rooms. WC, which is water closet. This is comes in CR or restrooms, different rooms, different guest rooms. SB stands for scanty baggage. This is part of cabinets for luggages. DR stands for departure room. This is a group for about 15 to 16 guest rooms, reasonably contiguous to each other. Next, NC, letter N and C. Okay, the two of, meaning to say, stands for not clean and not checked. So it means a room that is status or a room status that indicates the guest has left the hotel without making arrangement to settle. Okay, next. If you have questions, try to back or try to check the topic or the lesson proper to replay again. Okay. This is our questions. Number 1, why these basic terminologies of housekeeping are important? Why or why not? So next, the analysis. Let the students answer the question. And last is the abstraction, activity or assessment number 15. Number 1, choose at least one example of basic terminologies in housekeeping. Use and make selfie reenactment procedure in your home. Paste your best picture in your activity note and labeled it. Okay? So you have it grades of 10 points. So I hope you learned a lot today. This is the end of our lesson number 50.